Our top story this Wednesday morning, it is day 12 of the partial government shutdown, and today there could be some movement towards negotiations. President Trump has asked congressional leaders from both parties to attend a briefing on border security at the White House. Some Democrats remain skeptical. The Smithsonian Museums and Zoo are closed today after running out of money. Russia's Federal Security Service has accused an American of espionage in Russia. The agency claims it detained the man on Friday, but as CBS's Tom Hansen explains, his family is now speaking out, insisting it's all a big misunderstanding.
It's been almost a week since American Paul Whelan was detained in Moscow. In a statement released Monday, Russian intelligence said he was caught during an espionage operation and could face up to 20 years in prison. His family took to Twitter, claiming the former Marine was visiting Moscow for a wedding. His twin brother spoke to Canadian television.
There's no chance that the Russians are making an accurate accusation. Paul has a law enforcement background. He is a Marine. He has worked in corporate security, and he is very aware of both the rule of law and the risks of traveling in countries that may have risks to travelers.
Whelan's detainment adds more strain to U.S.-Russian relations. Things were already rocky when President Trump canceled a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin at the G20 in Argentina last month, after a Russian naval confrontation with Ukraine. The arrest comes 2 weeks after Russian national Maria Butina pleaded guilty to conspiring against the U.S. in federal court. The timing has raised speculation this is a tit-for-tat retaliation.
We still don't know, what condition he's in, what health he's in, and or any of the real rationale for why this happened.
The U.S. State Department wouldn't provide any specifics on the case because of privacy concerns. It does say, though, that it's pushing for consular access to the detained American and expects Russian authorities to provide it. Tom Hansen, CBS News, New York.
Also making headlines this morning, a 2-year-old girl was hurt when she fell into a rhinoceros exhibit at the Brevard Zoo in Melbourne, Florida. A zoo spokesman says a rhino's snout came in contact with the girl. The girl's father rescued her and she was rushed to the hospital. He released a statement through the hospital that says his daughter is doing well. Closer to home, it is day 3 in the search for a missing 3-year-old boy who fell into the Musselshell River. Under Sheriff Sean Lesnick tells Q2 search efforts have been unsuccessful. He says he walked multiple times along the river where the boy was last seen, but couldn't see anything. Brutal conditions, including sub-zero temperatures, are making the search difficult. Lesnick says the community help has been immense. Crews from the Yellowstone County Sheriff's Office, the U.S. Water Rescue Dive Team, a cadaver dog and handler, and the Roundup Fire Department have all been on scene to help out. Residents have also provided generators, lights, and food to the crews. Lesnick says the search wrapped up Tuesday night, but will resume this morning. Montana drivers started the new year right this time with very few drunk driving arrests. The Montana Highway Patrol reported only 10 driving under the influence arrests on state highways in a 24-hour period between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. There were 53 reported crashes and no fatalities during that same time period.
There's a lot of attention, public message about getting the message out about drinking and driving. We also have a lot of services to help people get home safely. That message seems to have been heard.
MHP reported 181 highway fatalities in 2018 and are hoping that number goes down in 2019. Cars slipping and sliding off the road is a common thing this time of year, especially this week. Several years ago, one Billings man decided to start a volunteer-based group in the Yellowstone County community to offer assistance to people who get stuck in the snow, and that program is still going today.
Well, we started the group to help other people out throughout Yellowstone County. And if they need help with changing a tire or light mechanical work, or even getting pulled out of a snowbank, we go out there and we help them out. We had more people getting stuck last year than I've seen since my entire time being in Billings. And we're going, I need help helping people. So I got a hold of a couple of my friends, like, I need help. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this and get the group going and see what happens. And this kind of blew up from there. Have emergency supplies like sandbags, snow shovel, chains, tow straps, Four-wheel drive, if you got it, helps a lot.
And he says if you have trouble in the city, don't hesitate to ask for help. But when it comes to interstate incidents, it's best to call the Highway Patrol. You can find the group on Facebook, Yellowstone County Roadside Assistance. In other road-related news, the safest place for a child in the car is in a car seat. But many parents don't know that car seats expire. Millions of outdated car seats may be in vehicles across the country right now. CBS's Susan Copen reports.
Here we go.
For Samantha Booth,
Let's get you buckled.
the safety of her children is a priority. All three of her children used this car seat.
I never really thought anything of it because we used it for about a year for each kid. I'd never been in a car accident. It was in good shape. And so I just reused it.
Just one problem. She didn't know it was already a year past its expiration date when she used it for her son, Nathaniel.
I was, shocked, but also relieved, surprised, oh gosh, I felt really guilty that I'd had my youngest in an expired car seat.
Improper use of car seats is common. According to Safe Kids Worldwide, 3 out of 4 car seats are used incorrectly. That includes the use of expired car seats. Many of them are unknowingly bought and sold at garage sales or handed down from family members and friends.
So you shouldn't be passing it down from kid to kid to kid to kid and then passing it on to the neighbor.
Correct.
Kristen Urso is a car seat expert with the American Academy of Pediatrics.
In general, we're looking at a 6-year expiration, and that is from the manufacture date, not the purchase date or the date you start using it.
You can find the expiration date on the bottom of your car seat. Look for the sticker that has the manufacture date and the do not use after date. Manufacturers put expiration dates on car seats because the plastic they're made of can break down over time.
All right.
Susan Copen for CBS News, Pittsburgh.
And speaking of children, Billings welcomed its first babies of 2019 on Tuesday. Over at St. Vincent Healthcare, a little sister joined her siblings, 2 sisters and a brother. Her mom, Starla Keller, and dad, Dwayne Shorthair, rang in the new year with new life as little Elena was born at 12:47 a.m. She was 7 pounds 4 ounces and 19 inches long. And over at Billings Clinic, another family welcomed its New Year's gift 31 minutes after midnight. Stellan Storm Oakland was born to Amy and Store Oakland from Billings. Amy actually went into labor on December 30th, but Stellan came into the world 30 hours later, just after Montana rang in the new year. He weighs 9 pounds and is 20 inches long. Everyone is doing well and is happy and healthy. Before we take a break, it's the beginning of a new year, which some people use as a chance to get back in shape and focus on health. But with below freezing temperatures, it can be tough to get out the door and into the gym. MTN's Katie Alexander shows us how you can start an exercise routine at home.
January 1st, it's a time for fresh starts and new goals, which means gyms will be packed for the next few weeks with everyone trying to work off those holiday treats.
Now you could use all of this equipment to get in shape, but sometimes you want to work out without leaving the comfort of your own home. So Mallory showed me a couple of exercises that don't take any equipment at all.
So these ones you need no equipment. Your first one, if you wanted, you could use a chair at home, but a basic squat. So you just start with your feet about hip width apart, and then hands kind of forward to counterbalance your hips, and they just sit back. And then right back up, just like that.
Is there anything important to remember while you're doing that?
Yes, definitely. So chest is lifted, and then your knees want to stay over your ankles.
Squats are a great way to strengthen your lower body, while planks can really help you tighten up that core. Start by doing a plank on the wall or on a chair, and as you build strength, you can work up to doing them on the floor. Push-ups are another exercise you can modify by starting on a wall, chair, or kitchen counter. You can gradually increase the intensity as you improve. Just remember, the lower your hands, the harder the exercise. And if you're thinking about doing one of those challenges you see online, Mallory has some advice about that as well.
So challenges are good for motivation, but maybe finding one that varies the exercises. So maybe holding your plank for one day, and then the next day you're doing squats, the next day you're doing push-ups.
The idea is to not let your body get too used to any one exercise. Wishing you a healthy new year, Katie Alexander, MTN News.